What's up, fellas? I'm gonna relocate the camera real quick, so that way we can have some quality educational videos going on. We had 6, then we're down to 3. Get in there, boy. Alright. Now we're going to get eye level here. Kind of need to move it over just a little bit, don't we? We're going to move this around for a minute, guys. There we be. Right there. Yeah, there we go. Dead center of the table now. Booyah. Alright. Thank you, guys, while I go through some technical relocation. Get me another screw to secure it in there. There we go. There we go. Alright. Alright, what do you guys think about that? I went and got these little pipe like holders, Skylar, and they're supposed to be the kind that are round and they're supposed to fit this way, but I bend them around and keep them fit that way. So that right there, I have the location we was at a while ago. Then I had holes over here, so that way you can see the other version of it. But I think right here, when I actually go to do builds and stuff, I can stay right here like this, and then just point the camera down, you know, like that. But then, if I work right here, you guys don't see nothing. And you guys have asked about me, you know, being able to see. Then I can't work halfway in the bench. So I think what I'll do is do this and pull it down. And that way you guys will be able to see a lot more. I just have to remember. I just have to remember that I'm right there behind it. And you can get a bag of those, Skylar, for like $1.50, $2 or something like that. And I use a cheap dollar store selfie stick. I tried to, if you look up here on my shelf, I tried to put one up here, Skylar, right here, but people weren't getting the right angle. I was trying to pull it out here and then bend my phone down, and it just wasn't working correctly. Now, when you guys are working with resin, make sure that you soak your resin first and it's clean. You guys, I've already done that before I ever cleaned it up and drilled on it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm taking a 3M pad. I'm gonna take their fine. I gotta find it. I'm taking their fine. Here it is. I'm just gonna take one of their fine pads, and I'm gonna scuff up the whole body. You scuff up the whole body. That way it helps take out the glossiness, and it will help your primer stick and stuff. Another thing I do, I'm not doing it now because we're on camera, but another thing I do is if it's just a plastic model kit and I hadn't soaked all this stuff here already. I take it upstairs, I get it wet, I put some Comet or Ajax, you want an abrasive soap, and then I go up there with like a red Scotch-Brite pad. I don't have one down here, but like it's in the garage, but like a red Scotch-Brite pad, and then I wash it that way, and then rinse it off and all that. And what you're doing here, you're just roughing it up so that way it can take body work, or it helps, well, it will help take the body work that we're going to do, and it helps the primer and adhesion and stuff settle. I didn't do that prior to this because I wanted to show you guys exactly what I did, and I can't take the camera and go upstairs and film. George put up a video, guys, of his newest build. I seen a few of you guys posting up videos this week and the last couple weeks. Like I explained earlier, sorry I've been busy, preoccupied with stuff that had my attention, and with my son and family issue stuff. I haven't even been around to catch Pappy's live shows and throwbacks and stuff like that, or Joe Thompson stuff. But I know you guys have been popping in there and supporting those guys. I don't know if Walmart sells these 3M pads, but most of your AutoZones and any place like that sells automotive paint and body fillers and stuff like that will have these soft pads. Hello, Stig. If you guys haven't checked out Stig's channel lately, go over there and check it out. He's got some cool stuff working. He's built some cool stuff here lately, and he's shared a lot of that. He really still big. I really like that rig you finished up in the last few projects that you had. Basically, this is just a 3M fine pad. I wouldn't know what the grit it would be, Pat. You can buy them. Here's what I have on hand, Pat. You can buy it in the super fine, and I'll go over the super fine once it's primered. I'm all that super fine. Then you get the ultra fine. And it really don't say what grip. You get an ultra fine. I needed to sort these anyway. Super fine. Super fine. Then you get, and then you get the fine. Look at that, Stig. All the way from your land, brother. More super fine. You can tell I used the sheet of super fine more than anything. Now I bought these, Pat. They're a lot rougher, and these are from Norton. And Norton will tell you it's a 180 to a 120, and I don't understand how it can be 180 or 120. Because it's really rough. Well, I don't use that. Here's the fine again. And then here's their soft touch, which they're saying it's fine. I haven't used this yet, Pat. It says it's 400 to 320, but I haven't used it yet. I picked it up to try it, and you can see I'm still using my scrap pieces that I'm used to. And And then, like you can see, I make all little bitty cuts. You know what I mean? I'll use different cuts of them instead of the whole pad. So it goes a long ways. They're a couple bucks a piece, fellers. But they do go a long ways. I always just like to start with, I don't know. I got all kinds of... I got too many pieces. You know, I've used them to color sand. Here's some that are used for color sand and stuff like that. Alright. Yeah, and like you say, you can find most of these stuff at like a regular, here in the States they call them paint jobbers, but basically they're just a wholesaler for paint products. And like you can tell, I haven't used the Ultra Fine yet, or these Nortons. And then, reading post on Facebook, looked like Mr. Playboy passed away last night. That man lived a long life, and he defeated a lot of odds by, when people say, you know, smoking and drinking is going to kill you. He lived to be 91 doing all those things. I thought having 6 or 7 girlfriends at one time was going to kill him. I hope what I shared just now, Pat, will help you out, bud. And if not, maybe that's something I can run by and pick up and add into the mini toolbox before we raffle that off. You know, guys, I can add that in there. Yeah, they said natural causes, Skylar. So maybe he was knee deep in it when it went, and maybe it did cause it. I'm going to roll pan this rear end, guys, so I'm getting rid of some of these nubs real quick. What I would like to do, which I think would be cool, if I could get a European, a Japanese style plate on this that said Scaled World. I think that'd look cool. You know how the plates are longer than the US plates. I'm good, Terry, and how are you? Yeah. That might be true, Skylar. We don't know, do we? That may just be the way he went. He ate more pie than Fat Ass and Porky's. Or what they call him, Lard Ass? Yeah, Lard Ass. Then we didn't do, I wanted to hello, what's up, Hinterland? I'm going to try next week. I'm going to do some body work today, Stig, and hopefully next week we'll get some paint on it. Today is Thursday. Really the first chance I got to slow down and get back to the bench, and I wasn't occupied with other stuff. So basically the interior's all done, the motor's all done, the chassis all done, you know, some small minor cleanup here and there. Dustin, how's that, didn't you get that, old time Revell or AMT mech looking thing, and you were building it for the Amigos page, or am I thinking of Ryan? I can't remember. Thanks, Eric. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Eric right there, he ain't done much model videos here lately, but he's been working on a few of his real cars. He does have some videos and some stuff up there. You guys go check out Eric's channel. Hey, Bill, I never heard back from you. Did you get the yellow Cadillac promo, buddy? Yeah, I've never tried chipping, Dustin, myself. I think that might be, I've seen some mechs at the Games Workshop. I might try to pick one of those up and get into it. Uh-oh, what happened, Bill? I thought I had it packed decent. Oh, God. I don't think you want to chip... Dustin, I don't think you want to chip it that way. I think you're doing it wrong. I haven't, Pat. I haven't heard of them. Yeah, the kids love the zoo up there in Omaha, Pat. Well, Bill, I hope you're in a good spot then, buddy. I know how that depression can be really a silent pain that nobody really understands sometimes, brother. So I hope you're doing good. Alright. So what we've done so far, we shaved off the bumper mounts here and here. I gotta fix that one little air bubble right there, and then we shaved off these rear, they're just little bitty rubber mounts that would be right there to keep the tailgate, if the tailgate didn't have the latches on it. It kept the tailgate from falling all the way down. We got rid of those. And then I re-drilled all the holes, guys, just to, because like I was explaining, I use a high build primer and a high build clear coat. So once I start adding the primer and the paint and stuff, it could get swallowed up. I know we got one gap over here to fix. I know we got this gap right here to fix. So what I'm going to do is try to fix that. I was going to remove these these lights right here. So first I want to check some stuff out. So C1 will give us, when you get their kit, they have the clear lenses for the fender. These little things right here. So you guys can't see them. Now those are for the fenders. And these are your turning lights. But I don't know if I want to use them just yet. And then this right here is the valance piece. I don't know if I want to use this just yet either. I don't know if I want to use this right here just yet.